old, and I work from a family business. My second job is an ice business, and the owner is wanting to sell within the next 2 years or so. The sale will come with a building with existing tenants and the ice company itself. He's asking for $1 million. As a married 27-year-old renting from my parents with no meaningful form of assets besides vehicles and what we have in our savings and investments, what do you think the best way that I can get a loan that big for that size? Me and my wife currently are living at my parents' house. We have no form of debt besides, or thanks to you, no debt. We work hard to pay off all our student loans and credit card debt and everything. We do have one car loan right now that we're trying to knock out as quick as possible. But like I said, no form of assets or anything like that.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm a little bit confused about the part where you listened to me for years, and then you just asked me how you can borrow $1 million.
Right, exactly.
That's a little bit inconsistent, isn't it? I mean, you kind of know I don't do that, right?
Yes, it is. And with the other previous callers, I was thinking maybe I should change the word from borrow to be able to obtain the business for that price. So I do apologize. Let me back up. What is the best route for somebody in my shoes to be able to obtain the business?
Okay, because I mean, you don't have $1 million. No bank's going to loan you this. Okay, like you said, you don't have the assets, you don't have the income. You're not bankable. A banker would just it would take about less than 4 or 5 seconds to make the decision. You're not going to get that. So even if we all thought that was a good idea, and we don't. So what I would do is the first thing I do is separate the business from the real estate.
Okay.
Let him keep the real estate. And the business can be his tenant until you save up the money to buy the real estate later. You could do that out of the business. So what do you think of the $1 million? What do you think the real estate is actually worth market value?
So we haven't dug into the books or anything?
No, I didn't ask you about the books. I asked you about the real estate. What's the real estate worth, the building?
Approximately $750,000.
Okay, so you're wanting to buy an ice business for $250,000.
Sounds right to me.
Okay, so it should be making a profit after everyone is paid, including the manager of the business. After everyone's paid market wages, that business should be making a profit of $60,000 or $70,000 a year, is it?
$60K.
You haven't gotten into the books yet? You haven't gotten into the books yet. You don't know.
Correct. This is something I want to try to figure out a route before to see if it was even attainable before
Michael,
I dug into the books.
Let me ask a real quick question, okay?
Yes, sir.
If you weren't working for this owner and they had not approached you about selling, they want to exit, would you be wanting to get into the ice business if you weren't currently working for them and this wasn't an opportunity?
I believe so.
Okay.
So like if you weren't working there anymore a year from now, you'll be going, I got to figure out a way to get in the ice business.
I believe so. I think it's very lucrative, and I see a lot of opportunities in the ice world itself. So I'm glad I was introduced to it very young. Yeah. And I think my answer would still be yes.
That's not your family though. Your family's a different business.
Correct.
Okay. I want to make sure I got that straight. Okay. All right. Now here's what I would tell my son if he was your age and came in and sat down at my kitchen table. I would say you need a stronger personal financial foundation before you start talking about buying and running a small business. Buying and running a small business will take the bone marrow out of you. It will drain you. It'll squeeze you like yesterday's dish rack, man. Because it becomes a mistress if you're not real careful. Because you have to put everything, all your emotions, all your intellect, everything into it, and you got a car payment and live with your mama. So you're not ready to do that. Mm-hmm. So you guys need to get out on your own and be debt free and have a solid foundation in your life before you start talking about buying business. This is what I would tell my own son.